What is going on, guys? This time we'll be looking up another deck profile. This one is Dale Hawks' deck profile, top 32 UK Nationals, the one from last week. Once again, he tops another Nationals there. If you did forget, this sexy guy topped last year's Nationals as well with was it Pendulum, Perform Powers or something. This time he's topped during the Zodiac format with a non-Zodiac deck, which is 60 card Paleo Frogs, the one that got some popularity and then died down as soon as Zodiacs got released. But once again, Dale pulled through the strings and managed to top with this deck. This is quite standard, I think. In the main deck wise, there's a lot of like weird stuff happening, but in the side deck we'll be talking about that for a bit. For his matchups, he went 5-2 throughout the day. Let's see what he says here in the notes. One true dino. Alright, it's okay. So he lost to Minerva Swans and Zoo Draco. Alright. Then he played against 2 Draco Demise, Minerva Swan, 1 mirror match actually he managed to get a mirror match, which is Paleozoics, Hand Trap Zoos. So that's the very heavy, the Hand Trap heavy variant of Zoo, and this is Draco Zoos. So let's see this deck. It's just it's pretty standard frog engine. There's 3 of the Swap Frog, 3 Dupe, 2 Ronins, and 1 Maxine. The main, that's the only Hand Trap in the whole deck, even the side deck. And triple Backjack, of course, you can let you excavate your trap card and stuff, so that's a pretty good one. If you mill it with grass as well, grass 60 card, of course, you need to mill a lot of your Paleozoics early game so you can be super ahead on your opponent. Triple Desires, a really strong card in this whole deck. Card Demise as well, or the draw power. So he plays a lot of board wipes in the main, so that means that if he's going second, if he doesn't have a hand trap, he could open one of the Dark Hole and Raigeki, and then if the Zoo does their board thingy and then have a protection like my body, then he can just nuke the board. He plays 1 Lian Sholia, triple Apocrypha. That's a good call because Zodiacs are everywhere in the Nationals. Don't forget this was using the previous ban list, so if you're confused when you look at this profile, grass is now 1, but it was still at 3 during this list. Triple Early Noise, triple Demiscus for the Paleo lineup, triple Marella, so pretty cool with the combos with the Lost Wind because there's triple over there. And the other Paleozoic traps, of course, and one Canada, triple Canadia, and a bunch of trap cards that you can use like Reckless Greed, triple Quake Mirror Force, and 2 Quake to normal Mirror Force. 1 Torrential. There was a replay that he showed me, which is hilarious, where some guy playing, I think he was in the feature match actually, with Torrential Tribute. He used the Torrential against someone who was going in with the Zodiac deck, summoning 5 monsters, blind into 5 back row, and then one of them was Torrential Tribute. So Torrential, amazing card still, especially for these sorts of decks. Fiend Grieving to dump this guy so you can do more excavation and stuff, and to deck fin as well, I guess. And 1 Compose, the Solemn Squad is there as well in the present. Alright, so that's the deck. Let's see what he says about his matchups. True Draco, you always lose game 1, so I'm guessing if you go lose a dice roll or something, that's what he's saying. But game 2 and 3, that was easy to decide because you can see that it's got Kaijus and a Slumber package. Slumber is a 2 as well on this list, by the way. Alright, so Zoo is easy because they have to hold back, which gives you, because he's got a lot of blood clears and stuff. It doesn't matter if we go second. Because I asked him if how'd you find it without that many hand traps, because obviously he's only got 1 hand trap, so this is what he said. Didn't matter about going second because he main deck so many board wipes. As I said earlier, he's got like main decks already of Dark Hole, Raigeki and stuff. And the main was strong against any deck but Draco Demise. We already know, if you don't already know, the Draco Demise matchup for this deck is quite difficult. And everything else was good. Alright, so what did he say here? If play around Zoo and normally Tornado Dragon. Okay, so they open the Tornado Dragon Trident with Whip Tail. Once you play Summon Trident, Tornado Dragon, Totem Bird. That's even worse. But then yeah, the side deck Fossil Dino right here came in clutch. And I asked about how you found the Psychic Shockwave Jinzo, which is, you can see at the bottom, is pretty nasty actually if you are playing so many traps, and he uses that. Jinzo, mirror match because nothing, and an extra deck. Oh yeah, because it's 2/4. The biggest card they can make is like 2/4, which is Disney's 3 materials, and you can't really get around that. So it's a need to make Sky Gathering and stuff, and probably this guy as well. It's kind of difficult in the mirror match, in the Paleozoic Frog mirror match. And then Cat Sharp and Blood Toad, yep. Alright, so yeah, that's the deck profile. Let's see the extra deck actually. 2 of these Obelisk, 2 IAmArique, triple Toad of Sleep. This is one of the new cards. Phantom Knight's cards of Javelin. This one is basically like Gorgonic Guardian, if not familiar with it. Detach 1 material, makes something 0 attack, and then it's got its effect negated. It's a generic rank 2, it's a really good card for this deck. It doesn't play the zombie one, which was the, what's it called, the horse thingy, I forgot what it's called. Utopic feature, but I don't think it's necessary in this sort of build. And Dino Magician, and I asked about why you played Tigers and Trident as well, and then I realized that you can actually eat them with Toad, as you said, and then you can flip summon, use Tiger, and then you can use this guy's effect to attach one from your graveyard to this guy as a material or something. I think I saw that in one of the feature match. It doesn't really matter what XCs you can do, so you can give Toad another material, which is funny. So if you have like a Trident in the graveyard, you can attach the Trident to the Toad if you want to. That's why he plays that one. But Trident also if you want to pop something on the field, so you can do one or the other, whichever way you want. So yeah, that's the deck of Dale. Thanks again for him for giving a shout out to, and he's gonna give a shout out to these guys. So thanks for giving out the deck profile for us. It's been a week actually from the Nationals, and he's going to be going to Euros. I'm pretty sure Dale's a one competitive guy. He's a hell of a cool guy as well. Alright, so shouts outs, let's go. I'm for writing the Galaxy Cyclone on his deck. Yeah, there was one guy who was meant to write Cosmic Cyclone on the profile, but he wrote Galaxy Cyclone instead, so he had to play with Galaxy Cyclone instead. Don't know if that worked out for that guy in the end, hopefully it did. And then Oton, obviously another guy, Dylan, Aaron, Marcus, okay, these guys, I know some of these guys as well, and then yeah, help him bring over the cards. Like last time he played, I didn't see him play this deck actually, so it was surprising that he plays this in Nationals, so yeah, good on him as well, topping with this deck. Alright, so that's it for this deck profile. I remember you can download this deck down in the description below, the same file I'm using right here. But obviously the ban list is not going to be working out because the Yugioh Pro is updated with the new ban list and stuff, but you can just tweak it a little bit by taking out these two. But don't know if this sort of build is still viable after the ban list, because now grass is at 1, so you won't see it as much, but so 60 cards maybe won't be as popular as next time. So yeah, see you guys.